Are we live? Are we live? Are we good? My camera froze up. My main camera froze up during that intro. I live. What's up? I was freaking out internally. That's only happened one other time, and that was like during one of my first 5 live streams ever. I didn't like it. Freaked me out. What's going on? Let's muster up really quick. You guys, welcome to this Starlink launch. Where you from? What you munching on or sipping on? Cheers. Let's do this thing, SpaceX. Come on. We've delayed enough. We are back. For those of you who tuned in like 2 hours ago, nice to see you again. Okay, here we go. Oregon. I'm not muted. The stream is muted right now, but we'll unmute it here soon. Colorado Springs, DC, Perth, no, not Perth, just Perth, Australia. Australia?
Austria? Well then, good day, mate.
I made that just for you. That's what I did during my 2-hour break. I don't know if you guys even heard that. I might not have put it in the OBS correctly. Colorado, Virginia, San Diego, New Jersey. Guess what? I have something for you too.
That's a lovely accent you have. New Jersey?
Gosh, I had way too much time on my hands. Alaska, Michigan, New Zealand, beautiful. Ohio's back, Massachusetts. You guys must be starving yourselves today. Japan, because nobody's telling me what they're munching on. Greg and stuff from Salina, Texas. I know it's pronounced Salina and not Salina, even though I'm from Salina, Ohio originally. People always get the two mixed up. I wonder if you get that from Salina. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. And London, one for you guys as well.
You sound like you're from London.
That's all I got for today. We'll find more, though. Dublin, Ohio. What's up, neighbor? Okay, so let's go big screen with the display here. Today is another Starlink launch. Hopefully you've seen these before. If you haven't, basically it's SpaceX launching their own payload up. We got 49 Starlink satellites going up today. About T-minus 6 minutes till they launch. Good stuff, good stuff. We don't really need to go over the synopsis today. This is the 10th flight for this booster, which is funny because the last mission that SpaceX launched was a booster going for flight number 10. So hopefully we have a repeat for success today. Okay. She's looking a little smoky. That's completely normal. The fairings are also reused. Those fairings, which is the nose cone at the top of the structure, cost $6 million, $3 million for each half. So SpaceX likes to reuse those, and we'll talk more about how they do that later. First, let's catch up on these super chats and these eccentric membering. My flock is everywhere. Thank you for that, Buck49. Appreciate it, bro. Welcome back to the eccentric fam. Dimesy Recon B4. Muddy Creek Critters. That's fun to say. Muddy Creek Critters. Welcome to the eccentric fam. Call me daddy. Daniel Sussman. Thanks for the tip. I'm sipping on some Liberal Tears tonight, courtesy of Ben Shapiro's Liberal Tears mug. Well, cheers to you, sir. I don't have one of his mugs, but I got an eccentric mug. It's just as tasty. Wish I could send you a picture. Well, you can always shoot. Here. This is a great opportunity for a plug. You can send me a picture on Getter or on Telegram or on Locals. Links are in the description. I did set up those different social media accounts to combat Twatter because it's an un-American site. William Steffen from Arizona. Thanks for the tip, bro. Appreciate you. Supax. Spicy chicken munching from Canada. That is the correct way to eat your chicken. Spicy. All right. The lawyer wife strongly disagrees, but I like it spicy. So what's going on, Locals? For those of you who are members on Locals, I'm keeping my eye on the Locals chat as well. Lonnie Holcomb, I see you over there. Ooh, you got some delicious... Lonnie's munching on some delicious ribs tonight. Oh, I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing. I'm going to start drooling all over my mic. Thanks a lot, Lonnie. It's an expensive mic. He's also eating cereal, it looks like. Mokes, East Coast Canada Coffee, Cafefe. And Eric Beavers, of course, drinking beer after a tough day from Grand Junction. Ooh, and Eric got his Starlink satellite user terminal today. Not a satellite, a user terminal. That'd be sweet if you got a satellite. Am I right? Yeah, buddy. Congratulations. It only took, 9-10 months? Happy for you, bro. He's a BFR of the channel, has been for a long time. Thank you, mods, for modding on the YouTube chat this evening. Thank you, members who are members on YouTube, members who are on Patreon. I appreciate your support as well. Mike Clark, I see you, Admiral. Glad to be awake at 2 a.m. I bet you are. I bet you are. It's better than 5 a.m., isn't it? Maybe not. I don't know. Some dude. Tell Emma Williams, my daughter, that you love her. I love you, Emma Williams. Don't tell the lawyer wife. She's a very jealous woman. Just kidding. She doesn't care. Take him. Get him out of my life. We're almost at the 2-minute warning for this launch, y'all. Get pumped. So this booster is landing on the drone ship. A Shortfall of Gravitas. Such a fun word to say. Gravitas. Say it with me. Good job. I know you did. I know you participated. We do have the doggo cam up there tuning in tonight as well. Doggos. Hey, buddy. Good boy. Yeah, I'm over here. Look at the camera. Close enough. Good boy. He doesn't know what to do. I gated him out from behind the desk again. I wish I could say hello to every single one of you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me this evening. Old Man Gib is back. What's up, Old Man Gib? Black Rifle Cafe and nachos from Arizona. I still haven't had any coffee myself, but I need to, and I'll have it with you guys someday. We gotta wait for a special occasion. Maybe the first fully stacked Starship Super Heavy launch, but I should be in Boca Chica for that. And by the way, hello, my Boca Chica viewers. I saw John Randolph was in the chat. I don't know if Lab was in the chat. I didn't know if I saw him or not. He usually tunes in from time to time as well. They had a pretty sweet test of failure today. I don't know if you guys saw that. If you didn't, don't worry. We'll cover it in Friday's episode. Maybe Lab Padre will post a separate clip of that for you as well. Make sure you subscribe to Lab Padre. He's a good dude. All right, we're coming in on T-0, so we're going to turn the volume up. We're going to listen to that sweet, sweet rocket sounds, yo.
Director, go for launch.
We have that final go from the launch director. All systems are go. Let's listen in to the terminal count and watch as Falcon 9 takes our 49 Starlink satellites to orbit.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
Yes.
And liftoff.
Vehicle is pitching downrange. Stage 1 chamber pressure is nominal.
Get some, booster. Get it. Please clap.
Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Launch Complex 39A at Kennedy Space Center, carrying our stack of 49 Starlink satellites to orbit. Moments ago, we throttled the engines down
telemetry nominal.
In preparation for max Q, or maximum aerodynamic pressure, which will happen here in just a few seconds at T plus 1 minute and 12 seconds.
Falcon is supersonic.
Thank you, announcer lady. We'll just turn her down a little bit. William Steffen is back. He just wanted everybody to know he is drinking fresh roasted salmon. Did I say drinking? I should probably read the whole thing before I assume what he's doing with it. I was going to say it was fresh roasted coffee, but it's fresh roasted salmon. I'm assuming he's not drinking it unless he put it in the blender. So, max Q, maximum maximum aerodynamic pressure they just passed. So when the most pressure is on the nose cone because the density of the atmosphere meets the speed of the rocket, the velocity of the rocket creates the most pressure on that nose cone. Ooh, look at that infrared cam. Love it. We don't get to see that too often.
This is where the first and second stages will separate, with the first stage starting to make its way back to Earth for landing, while the second stage
looks like a giant lightsaber
of second engine startup 1, and this is where that single MVAC engine on the second stage will light up and propel the second stage along with the Starlink satellites to orbit. We're a little under 30 seconds away from these 3 events. You'll want to watch out for fairing deploy, which is going to happen shortly after that. Hopefully we get cool live views from the second stage camera of those fairing halves popping off.
All right, coming up on main engine cutoff, that's MECO. We'll have those 9 Merlin engines for the first stage cease to work, cease to burn. Then we'll have stage separation. Second stage will pull away here in a second. Ooh, sparkles. Pretty. I love this view, man. We never get to see ground view with infrared for this long. This is awesome. Must be a clear night. Yes, give it to me, please. Lawyer wife's gonna be like, what the heck is going on, bro? Yeah, we got stage sep. Look at the booster fall away there. Oh, you should have stuck with the camera, but we appreciate the fairing view as well. That would have been awesome to see the fairings. There we go. Now we can see the fairings. Yes, they're the 2 dots right there in the middle between the 2 other dots. This is amazing. Amazeballs. I'm losing my shit, people. This is awesome. Wow. 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 Nice. Keep this the entire time until we have booster landing, because I don't think it's going to be able to see that. This is freaking sweet. I love it. Good God, that is awesome. I wish I was there in Florida watching this from the ground. That would be an amazing sight. People are probably calling 911 again thinking UFOs are invading. They did that in LA a few years back. People were getting in accidents. I don't know if that's funny or not. I don't know if anyone got hurt, but it is what it is. So now you're looking at the second stage Merlin engine, Merlin vacuum engine, continuing to push the second stage with the payload toward orbit, to orbit. Again, we're carrying 49 Starlink satellites, SpaceX, for a SpaceX mission. Booster is slowly making its way on its parabola. Its parabolic. This is a tough word. I don't even know if it's a real word. Parabolic. No, that's a word. Parabolic journey. I was going to say parabolic. It's parabolic journey back toward the surface. Once it enters the atmosphere, it will deploy, or it won't. It's already deployed its grid fins. It will use its titanium grid fins to kind of steer itself toward the drone ship that's waiting to catch it, which is kind of weird. We haven't seen any first stage booster cam in a while. Usually they're on it. Not sure what's up with that. J. Penn Berthy from Utah is enjoying his Hostess cupcakes. I'm more of a Twinkies guy myself, gotta say. It's been a while though. Appreciate you sharing, bro. Looks so cool from Orlando. I'm jelly. Call the jelly school. I'm jelly. I don't get to see it like you get to see it.
M1D nozzles on first stage. Now the Falcon 9 is equipped with 4 hypersonic titanium grid fins positioned near the top of the first stage. And the first stage is using these grid fins to help navigate and reorient itself as it heads back home to Earth.
Looks like the first stage might have just hit apogee maybe. I saw it kind of sputtered out there at its peak altitude. But that was just me quickly glancing at it.
First stage also has an attitude control system, which you can sometimes see puffs of nitrogen gas coming from. And this attitude control system also helps that first stage orient itself as it returns home. We're just about 20 seconds from the start of our stage 1 entry burn, and this is a 20-second burn, and it'll help slow the vehicle down as it enters the thicker parts of the Earth's atmosphere. And this is a 3-engine burn.
All right, we know a lot of this stuff. Oh, those are birthday cake flavor cupcakes. Some of you might have found out yesterday was my derp day. It would have been a great derp day gift from SpaceX had they launched this mission. I was even gonna wear this nice floofy hat for y'all. It makes me look pretty. Don't be jealous, peeps. I see you staring at me. This is our dog's birthday cap. Every time one of our dogs has a birthday, or in our case, it will be a day we adopted them from the pound. We make them wear that hat and we take their picture and they look all pissed off. It's freaking hilarious. Yep. It was also Martin Luther King Jr. Day yesterday. So I've been blessed to always have the day off of school growing up for my birthday because of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Most of the time they fall around the same weekend. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, I saw that my little brother hopped in the chat before our live stream yesterday. That didn't happen, and it made sure he told everybody. And I think my mom spoiled it on locals. It was a good birthday. I did absolutely nothing. That's my kind of birthday. Loved it. All right, we should be coming up on first stage landing here in the next 20 seconds or so. Let's not miss it.
This will be another about 20-second burn. Hopefully it will land us on
Man, I've watched too many of these. I got it down.
Stage 2, terminal guidance.
In the Atlantic Ocean.
Stage 1, startup.
Burn them fires. Come on.
Here's the start of our stage 1 landing burn. Cool views of the drone ship approaching.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy.
Come on. Come on. She's got this. She got this. Past tense. So smooth. So smooth.
Right there.
Please
in the
clap.
middle of the drone ship.
Please clap.
We did just have the 103rd overall successful recovery of our first stage orbital class rocket.
Insertion.
And we just missed it there, but we did have a successful second engine cutoff, and we just got that confirmation of a good orbit from stage 2. Now next up, we'll have one more burn on the second stage that will position the vehicle for payload deployment.
Expected loss of signal, Cape.
But we are awaiting the deployment of our 49 Starlink
Expected
satellites.
loss of signal, Bermuda.
Which is scheduled to occur about 6 minutes from now at T plus 15 minutes. However, you may have just heard the call out for expected loss of signal. Again, this means we won't have live audio or visual confirmation of payload deployment due to lack of ground station coverage, but we will acquire signal with our ground station in Kodiak, Alaska at T plus 1 hour and 20 minutes. So for those of you who are interested, we will keep the audio-only countdown nets up on our YouTube channel, and we'll confirm successful payload deployment on our social media channels. But with that brings tonight's webcast to a close. Thank you to the Range and Federal Aviation Administration for supporting tonight's mission, to all of our viewers, as well as our Starlink customers. Starlink is live in Slovakia and Slovenia, and that means we are now live in 27 countries and regions around the world. To learn more about Starlink...
Do you know who doesn't have any internet access right now? Kazakhstan. Maybe they could use some Starlink service and a new president. I'm actually kind of missing these deployment videos. We haven't got to see one in like 2 weeks. We didn't get to see the Transporter 3 one because they didn't have a signal for that either. Makes me sad. Yeah, so I'm not wearing this hat because it's cold. I'm wearing it because my mom made it for me and I wanted to show it off. We got our, like yesterday was my birthday, right? And God's birthday gift to me was drenching and caking our driveway with the first snow of the year. So it came just in time. My mom dropped it off just in time. So I wore it while I was shoveling the driveway. yesterday. How many of you guys own a snowblower? Growing up, I had a snowblower. My parents had one, so whenever I had to plow the driveway, I just used a snowblower. But now I'm too cheap, and no, I'm too poor. Lawyer wife's too cheap to buy one, so I have to do it by hand. But I got the technique down, right? So I'm an educator. So this is the educator in me coming out. This is the perfect way and the fastest way and the easiest way I found for those of you who also have to do manual labor when you clear your driveway. All right, this is the best way I found to do it. You shovel one lane down the center of your drive, right? Okay? And, do it however way you want. I found the easiest way is the shopping cart way, where you just push it with your body instead of pulling your back out. And then after you got that one lane cleared, what you do is you turn one way and you shovel one lane of snow. That's so hard for me to explain. So you got the long way lane, and then after you got that one long lane cleared, you go back up to the top of the driveway, and then you start going back and forth using that center lane as like your starting point. Use your body to push it one way, and then come back. And I can get your whole driveway done in like 10 minutes, if that makes any sense. I don't know if I explained it very well. I need to bring up Microsoft Paint so I can draw it for you. Actually, that might be kind of fun. Let me see if I can do that really quick. This is gonna turn into a complete shit show. Let's just accept it and enjoy it. All right, let's go back to screen 2. Here we go. Oh, we're gonna make this like a normal thing, okay? When I was a science teacher, I'd always end up drawing shit pictures on the whiteboard, and my students would laugh at me. But you know what? Joke's on them. I captured their attention. Like, here we go. This is the house. Kevin, actually, it's the lawyer wife's house. I just live here. It kind of looks like a barn. That's going to be a chimney because that was my Tourette's coming in. All right, here's our driveway garage door. This is our front door. Okay. This path leads to the driveway. This is the driveway. It kind of curves a little bit. And this is the street. Yeah, this turned out to be pretty good. I'm actually kind of impressed with myself. Okay. So this is the way you plow your drive. We're going to use blue. You do one lane down the entire driveway. Just like that. And then you walk your ass back up to the top. You grab your shovel and you push it like a shopping cart using your body all the way to the end. And then I usually just use my leg to push the shovel to to empty the shovel out. That way I don't have to lift and strain my back. And then you walk your ass back and you clear out the opposite side. Oh God. Clear out the opposite side. And then you do the same thing. And then you come back and you clear out this side. Walk back, clear out this side. You just keep going back and forth. And before you know it, you're done and you're inside sipping on your hot mocha and watching Looney Tunes. Cheers. Oh, yeah. You also have, we have to go back to red. You also have sidewalks, but sidewalks are for suckers. I actually clear my sidewalks because I'm a good neighbor, but I hate doing it. It's the worst. Clearing out snow for other people. I prefer to do it for myself. Okay. Again, if you own a snowblower or if you pay the neighbor kid next door, then just ignore this strategy. It's not for you. Anyway, long story short, actually long story long, that's why I'm wearing the new hat. If you would want one, just go to the link in the description below and just send my mom like an email saying you're interested. Maybe she'll hook you up. Not for free, but these aren't listed, all right? It's just between you and me. John C., thanks for the stream, Kev. Love your work, mate. Well, thanks, mate.
Austria. Well then, good day, mate.
I'm going to use that way too much. Oh my God. Handicap. Do you happen to know Disabled Park Hopper? One of my good members here on the chat. You two should meet up and go to Disney World together and skip to the front of the line. I'll come with you. I'll ride singles. Kev, love the work and the authenticity the channel comes with. Is that what you call it? Have a blessed and successful year. You too, brother. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you all for being here tonight. Had a great time. We're definitely going to keep this Microsoft Paint thing going. I don't know how, but we'll figure out reasons to use it. Yeah, that's another way you can clear your driveway, is just to use not a flamethrower. If I saw my neighbor using a flamethrower to clear his driveway, I'd be like, my neighbor's a genius. I need to be friends with that guy. Kev, what did you do in the Navy? I had a SEAL contract in the Navy and had a good time in San Diego. And that's it. Let's see. Was there anything else I needed to mention? Oh, for my birthday yesterday, I bought myself an Xbox Series X. Yeah. So since then, since I got my Xbox, I have been working behind the scenes, putting together a video concerning that for my other channel and for those of you on locals, comparing it to like a normal Xbox and PC, just because I'm curious how it looks in comparison. So we'll do some, I also hooked up my Elgato so I can play with some friends and stuff and capture some gameplay. So we got some more gameplay footage coming in the near future as well. Isn't that right, peeps? Peeps, do not ignore me, peeps. Peeps, are you alive? Bark once or fart once if you're alive. Peep-yopi. Peep-yopi. Good boy, you learned your name. His name used to be Max before we rescued him. Now it's Peepers. Peep-yopi. You missed it. Stream's over. We got to go. Yeah, well, I mean, the launch is done, but now I'm just effing around with my friends.
Oh, I'm glad you have friends.
I have at least a friend.
Hi, boo-boo.
He's in here somewhere.
No.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to call that one here. It was fun. We still have possibly 2 more SpaceX launches left to go this month. Okay, so the fun will continue. And, of course, we have our SpaceX in the news episode coming on Friday as well. RS, I'm always happy to see a video from you. More doggo. All right, just for you, bro. Thank you so much for that support. Hey, Carrie, you're on camera. Ha! Busted. Caught you. Quit harassing my pups.
They're my pups. She's my pup.
Your pups, my pups. You guys have a great rest of your work week. I'll see you at the end of it. Until that time, Godspeed.